the two operations together because they have the same rule, right? We know that negative times negative is positive. Negative times positive is negative, and positive times negative is negative. Positive times positive is positive. All right. So once the signs are the same, negative, negative, the answer is going to be positive. Positive, positive, the answer is going to be positive. So once the signs are the same, you're multiplying the same sign. But please take notes, it works in pairs. It works in what? In pairs, all right? So you can't, you have to pair them if you're going to apply this rule in twos, okay? Thank you. So negative times negative is positive, positive times positive is positive. So once the signs are the same, the answer is going to be positive. But once the signs are different, you have negative here, positive here, and you're multiplying, the answer will be negative. You have positive, negative, the answer will be negative. Once the signs are different, you have negative. If the signs are the same, you have what? Positive. Okay. All right. So take note of that. And this same thing works for division. So that means minus divide minus is plus, minus divide plus is minus, plus divide minus is minus, plus divide plus is plus. So the same thing, if I should remove the negative, the multiplication sign and put division sign, it works. All right. So let's take some examples, right? Negative 2 times negative 3. All right. First, we multiply the sign. Minus times minus, we know is plus. And then 2 times 3, 6. So that's a positive 6. All right. What if we have negative 2 times positive 3? So we do negative times positive is negative. And then 2 times 3 is 6. What if we have a positive 2 times a negative 3? Positive times negative is negative, and 2 times 3 is 6. And positive times positive, 2 times 3, that's 6. Positive. All right? Settled, right? And I told you the same thing works for division. So let's do the division. So if I have positive 6 divided by negative 3. So positive divide negative is negative. Okay, that would be too small. So it's negative. Positive divide negative is negative, and then 6 divided by 3 is 2. All right. What if we have negative 6 divided by negative 2? All right. Negative divide negative is positive, and then 6 divided 2 or divided by 2 is 3. Okay, so as you have it for multiplication, so also it is for division. Minus times minus is plus, and then minus times plus will always be minus, and minus times minus, plus times minus is also minus. Now I want to tell you about, I told you that this rule works in pairs, right? As you can see, we only have 2 numbers, we multiply 2 numbers. If you have more than 2, you have to pair them. So let's say we have negative 1 times negative 2 times negative 3. So first we work with the first pair, which is negative 1 times negative 2. So negative 1 times negative 2, we do minus times minus, which is plus, and then 1 times 2, 2. Then we bring the other one. All right, now we have another pair. Positive times minus is minus, and then 2 times 3 is 6. Can you see it now? All right, because I talked about if having the same sign, that if you have the same sign, it's going to be addition, all right? But that must not exceed an even number of terms or integers, right? So it works only in pairs. So when you're working, work in pairs. Multiply them in pairs, all right? Taking note of the rules, of the sign rules. Okay. To check if you actually If you have got what I explained here, you have to take this minus 2 times minus 3 times minus 5. Let's have the answer in the comments. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask, then I'll clarify. Thank you. Bye.